Assalamualaikum and very good day to you all. In this video, we would like to discuss about introduction about sequences and series. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, sequence. What do we know about sequence? Sequence and series have in common. They have something in common. It's just a set of numbers. Okay, sequence and series are just a set of numbers that has a certain rule. Okay, for example, 2, 5, 8, 11 and 14. Okay, now what sort of rule that we have over here is just that 5 becomes 2 because we keep adding 3 to the previous number. Okay, so 2 we add 3 becomes 5, and 5 we add another 3 and becomes 8, and so on. Okay, so this is what we call a sequence. Okay, this is all a sequence. Okay, now if the sequence is 2, 5, 8, this is what we call a finite sequence. Why finite? Because we know how many terms in the sequence that we list. For example, we have a sequence of 2, 5 and 8, so we have 3 terms in the sequence, so we know the number of terms, we know the n. Okay, so this is an example of finite sequence. But however, if we have something like 2, 5, 8, 11, 14 and ... these 3 dot is what we call ellipsis. I think so, that's the spelling. I may be wrong though. Oh well, the name is not important. What important is, by having these dots, okay, we do not know how many terms involved in this sequence. You do not know how many terms inside the sequence. Since we do not know what the n is, since we do not know the number of terms in the sequence, this kind of sequence what we call infinite sequence. Okay, so yeah, basically sequences is a collection of numbers with a comma between them, like this: 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. And then if we know the number of terms involved, it is what we call finite sequence. But whereas if we do not know what is the number of terms involved in a sequence, we call it infinite sequence. Okay, so that's what we have on sequence. Now, how about series? What the series difference with sequence? Easy, we just have copy paste that everything. Okay, so maybe I need to put a gap between them, otherwise 8, 11, 14. Okay, now what's the difference between sequence and series? Simple. We get rid of the comma, we put plus or minus between them. So this is what we call sequence. But since we have this one, it is specifically called infinite sequence. Infinite series. Okay, series. Okay, so if 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus 11, this is what we call finite series. Okay, so that's all for introduction of sequence and series. Thank you for your time and attention. Have a good day.